Hi, my name is Bobby Seagull, and I'm the captain of the Emmanuel College team on University Challenge. And I want to say that you're listening to Toby Berriman on Mount Kelly Prep Radio.
Hello and welcome to Mount Kelly Prep Radio's University Challenge series. Today's guest is Bobby Seagull. Bobby Seagull shot to fame since his recent appearances on BBC's University Challenge as the team captain for Emmanuel College. He is starting a PhD in Maths and Education at Cambridge. Firstly, why do you think it is so important that young people are inspired by maths?
Well, thank you for having me on your show first, Toby. It's an honour to be here. So you can be my paxman for the duration of the interview. Hopefully not as harsh as he is. But firstly, I want to say that I think that numbers are such an important thing for someone to be a sort of rounded, confident person. And often students have a negative experience of the subject at school. And because of them, that scars them throughout their young adult career. If they see a bill or any sort of invoice or anything with numbers, their reaction is one of sort of fear and perhaps shock. And there's a sort of hatred that develops for the subject. And I think maths is such a important subject for people to feel confident in adult life that you need inspiring people to go into the subject and then get young people to feel as if maybe they're not going to be like, I don't know, an Einstein in the subject, but they need to feel comfortable that they can actually handle numbers and not be petrified when they see some.
Why did you give up a career in the city to teach maths?
Yeah, so actually I entered the city first. I was a trader at Lehman Brothers, so I was there right until September the 15th, 2008, when the sort of banking world collapsed. In one amusing story is that a week before the bank collapsed, I emptied my vending card at Lehman. I had £200, and I knew that if the bank collapsed, that vending card machine would be frozen. So I spent £200 on chocolates the week before Lehman collapsed, just to have myself. That was my pension nest egg. But I gave up a career in the city because I thought I could make more of an impact. So I enjoyed what I did. I found that I used my numeracy skills. It really put me under pressure. I remember I had 6 to 8 computer screens. I had 2 phones. I was shouting across, but making lots of trades across international markets, and I really enjoyed it. It felt at times like playing a computer game, but with lots of money. But I thought I can make much more of an impact on society by inspiring young people with maths.
Did one of your teachers inspire you as a young boy?
Yes, actually. So there's a theory called nominative determinism, where your surname or your name determines who you are. So for me, Seagull, I felt, has always given me the sense of an ambition to do better, to do good, to be ambitious. And one of my math teachers was actually named Mr. Workmaster. And he was my teacher at school before I went to Eaton, at my state school in London. And he used to do lots of maths problems. I think he was writing a maths book at the time. So he would always ask me during class to come up and look at his book and his questions he was writing. So I love numbers through that particular teacher. So Mr. Workmaster, I owe a lot of my love for the subject too.
How has your experience on University Challenge affected you?
Yeah, so I entered the program thinking, I have a good general knowledge. I'd love to go on a program that demonstrates that knowing things is cool. Being geeky, being nerdy is something that we can pride ourselves on. But I didn't expect any of the public reaction afterwards. I know that on Twitter it magnifies good things, bad things on University Challenge, but it's been mostly really positive. And I think for me, my passion is education, trying to inspire children to love maths and adults as well. And I've had the chance, again, early stages, and we're not sure whether it will have materialized, but I'm working on a maths TV series. Hopefully it'll end up being commissioned and broadcast on national TV.
Wow.
And I'm also working on a book. Again, hopefully it'll get commissioned by a publisher on how numbers changed my life. So again, looking at my life story, but also why numbers were so critical to different stages of my career.
So was there a selection process to get into your team at Cambridge?
Yes, that's right. So in our college, they initially have a written test, about 60 to 80 questions, and then they whittle down the field from, let's say, about 100 candidates to about 40. And then they have another written test to whittle it down even further to about maybe 15, 16. And then the final selection process is actually a great big buzz-off. We have lots of buzzers, and everyone for about 2 hours sitting in the student bar answering lots of questions.
Yeah.
And ultimately the college decide who the top 4 are based on buzzers, and they sort of select the captain based on buzzing ability and how they'll hold up the team.
Finally, you gained a sixth form scholarship to Eaton. Please tell me a bit about that. How did you find Eaton and the boys?
Yes, so I was at a state school in East London till I was 16. I saw an advert in the Times newspaper that said, "Are you a bright boy from a state sector? If so, here's an opportunity of a lifetime." So I cut this out, put a stamp on the envelope, sent it off, got a prospectus, went for an open day. I fell in love with the place. Again, I applied and I wasn't fully expecting anything. I thought, even to spend 3 days at Eaton through the interview process was an enlightening experience. But when I got the scholarship offer, it was actually a life-transforming experience. I made great friends there. I loved the education system. I thought the opportunities that it afforded, whether you're good at your academic subjects, whether you're good at your drama, whether you're good at music, whether you're good at public speaking, it offers an opportunity for anyone to find their particular niche and skill, which is why boys from Eton do very well in politics or business or media or university challenge. So I had two of the best young years of my life, actually.
Thank you for joining me on Mount Kelly Prep Radio.
You're welcome. Thank you. Great to speak to you, Toby.